Good morning, welcome back. Yes, I'm in my pyjamas. It's Sunday morning and it's the day after the night before. It was Ottery Tobarros yesterday and I didn't go out very much. I only saw a little bit of it, so it's didn't have a particularly late night, but I've had barely any sleep because there was a huge lorry with a generator parked right outside our property to generate the food stalls down the road, and it was chugging away until 2:15 this morning, and there was still a lot of people around. You could hear them mulling around and until about 2:30, and then about 4:30 the street cleaners come with their leaf blowers and stuff, so I'm a bit like, oh, barely had any sleep. But although I did wake up in a real grump, I've decided I'm snapping out of it. So today I am going to film a Marks and Spencer's try on. It's a loungewear, so I'm like in my scruffy pyjamas. I'm gonna film, I can't remember exactly what I ordered, but join me and see if anything's worth keeping. I'm just going to put a bit of makeup on, make me feel alive, because later my son and his girlfriend and a friend are coming over. We're going to have some curry for lunch and then we're going to watch a football match this afternoon. I've put a bit of this on and tinted moisturiser day cream SPF that I got in my last Avon order. Feels really nice. I think it gives a little bit of colour. To start with, I wasn't sure. What do you think? It's a really bright sun up there. So yeah, I'm just going to pop a little bit more makeup on and then go film the try on. Okay, so I'm going to start this video how I usually start a try on, is to say that I'm 5'4". I'm a size 12-ish, sort of 10-12 on the top, 12 plus on the bottom, classic pear shape, so you get some idea. Now what I've decided to do, which makes me feel slightly uncomfortable, but I think it's worth showing you that everybody's different shapes, is I've got a tight top on and I've got a pair of tights on to show you my shape. I don't feel comfortable showing my legs without tights, never have, but you'll get an idea of what shape I am. Please be kind, because I'm not very comfortable showing my shape, but I just feel like we're all different, aren't we? And we all have to accept what we are and work with it. And what will suit one person who's one shape won't suit somebody else who's a different shape. And I've got, in amongst this try on, I've got one pair of tracksuit bottoms and two pairs of like stretchy jegging jeans. And jeans and bottoms are the thing that I find the most difficult to buy for my shape, and that can make me quite depressed. So I'm going to be honest and open and show you what things look like. I haven't got a packing note or anything, so unless it says prices on the actual item, I'll have to put them up on the screen later. Okay, be brave, you can do this. Got a slightly different setup. I've got a different table that the tripod's standing on, but I do know from my last try on there was a sort of rattling as I walk across the floorboards. It shakes the table a little bit, so I apologise, but I'm doing my best with what I've got. I've put my glasses on so that I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's try with a pair of jogging bottoms and get this out of the way. Oh, I had to show you my shape first, don't I? Okay, you ready for this? Remember to be kind. So I have a very small waist here, but hips, backside, and quite chunky legs. So some things, often like jeans that are like fitted in the leg, are too tight around my calves. I call them my athletic calves because it makes me feel better. I can't wear high boots, even wellies. I can't get my calves into, so yeah. I feel a bit of a freak sometimes. But let's get started with the try on. Enough about that. The first thing I'm going to try on is just a pair of grey joggers. Now, if you're new here, the reason I'm looking at loungewear is because I've recently changed my job. I had a shop which we have closed because we are moving, but unfortunately our house property sale is at a standstill at the moment. So we are waiting for it to happen. So I'm spending a lot more time in the house, and it's winter and I've packed most of my winter clothes. So I am going to unpack some of them, but I do need some like lounge wear really. So I've gone for a pair of grey joggers. These are a size 12 regular length, £19.50, and I'm 5'4" and I'm right on the cusp of like regular or petite sizing, so I find it difficult. Different ranges fit differently, but I'm going to try these ones on first and see what I think. Okay, see what you think of these. I would go for darker colours because I know that that's slightly more flattering, is it? But we have a white dog, and if you wear black in the house, you're going to get covered in white dog hairs, which drives you insane. So that's why I've sort of chosen lighter colour. I often get, if it fits around my hips and my legs, then I get a gaping waist, and I'm actually quite impressed with these. They fit nicely around my waist. They're not too tight on my thighs. They've got pockets. What do you think? I want clothes that I can wear but not feel really, really scruffy. I suppose it depends what I put on top with this, I guess. Anyway, let's try something else. I've got two pairs of jeggings. I think they're the same one, £17.50. Yeah, so they're the same make, same product line as such, but I got one in a regular length and I got one in short to see what the difference would be. So the first one I'm going to try on is this blue. They're jeggings. I thought I could wear these around the house, and I can still pop out to take the dog for a walk. Here she comes. Say hello, Jenny. Yeah, good girl. Right, so I'm going to try these first, see how we get on. So these are the 12 regular. They feel incredibly tight, and I have got a little bit of this gap thing going on at the back here. I don't know if I like them. Maybe if I'd got them in a 14 they'd be better, which doesn't bode well for my short leg size 12 ones. But let's see if these are any better, whether they look like a cropped version. We'll see. So these don't actually feel any shorter, you see, like that, but you can see with this lighter colour how tight they are. It's like pulling, stretching the material over there to fit around my expansive backside. I don't mind them, but I would definitely have to get a bigger size in these, so that's not very good, is it? I shall have to try and get into Marks and Spencer's and try the next size up. Right, the next thing I ordered, I thought it just looked so comfortable and I couldn't resist. It's like this khaki, fleecy, big jackety thing. So let's try it on. How do I get it out? Daydreams, duvet days, warm and cozy. It's £25. I got it in a medium. Has it got a name for it? No. Right, let's see. Let's put this on. To me, it's like a dressing gown for the day. It's got a hood. It's really cozy, fleecy. What do you think? Just thinking winter, just for sitting around the house, or even for me to pop down and work in the shop. It's nice and warm, but without me wearing my dressing gown. What's your thoughts? Is it worth 25 quid? I mean, it looked nicer on the model in the M&S website, that's for sure. I like it. Do I like it 25 quid's worth? It feels like a self-indulgent buy, this one. Not sure. I might have to show my husband and see what he thinks. Right, the next two items, next two items are both the same. They're both lounge sort of sets. I got one in pink and one in grey. Let's try them on. I've tried on the grey first. They're £30 each, and I got them in medium, both of them. So this is the grey. It's got like a wide leg, and it's this really soft, it's not very thick, waffly kind of fleece. It's a lovely material. I like the V-neck. Really, really comfy. Like really stretchy waist. You can see there's loads of space there, comfy, it's got pockets. Yeah, and this colour's really practical with a white dog. But let's try the pink on and see what we think of that one. What do you think about this one? Somehow, I don't know, it feels like it fits slightly differently to the grey one, even though it's exactly the same product in a different colour, but somehow it feels like it doesn't sit quite as nicely as the grey one. I do like this pink though. What's your thoughts? So it was just a quick one today. I'm not sure, I haven't made my mind up. I'm going to show my husband and see what he thinks. Yeah, let me know. What did you like? What you didn't like? Any suggestions of other things I could try? I'm thinking maybe jeggings is a way to go forward, because I can lounge around the house in them. Then if I want to take the dog out for a walk, I can do it without having to get changed. But those weren't right. They were too small. So I'm going to have to get either a 14 Marks and Spencer's or look for another brand. If you like my nail varnish, it's Avon. It was the BB nail varnish periwinkle. If you use my link, I do earn a tiny bit of commission. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you enjoyed my video and you haven't subscribed, then please think about doing so. And take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.